We call the meeting of the Boulder Board of Public Utilities Board of Directors to order. Nikki, please note the roll. Is there any public comment?
Any emails received by the board?
Oh, man. Moving on to the consent agenda items. First is going to be the minutes of the regular meeting of Board of Directors held on August 6th of 2025. Also, the regular meeting of the Michigan South Central Power Agency Board of Commissioners held on July 10th of 2025. Also included is going to be departmental reports for the Board of Public Utilities, operation reports and financial statements for July of 2025, the bills and accounts for period ending August 31st of 2025, the power supply cost projections, the MERS defined benefit pension plan statement for the quarter ending June 30th of 2025. Is there any questions on any of those items? Seeing none, I need a motion.
Motion to approve the minutes and the departmental reports.
Thank you. Got a motion of support. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Thank you. Motion's passed. Next will be the regular agenda.
Hold on, can we introduce him first?
Oh, yeah. We're going to introduce a new hire, Nicholas Knaus, the facilities maintenance coordinator. You want to come up and introduce yourself and tell us your life story?
15 minutes.
Yeah. You got to stretch it here.
So good evening. I'm Nick Knaus. I just took over the role as facilities maintenance coordinator for the city and CBPU. Prior to this, I spent 13 years for Coldwater Community Schools and maintenance and facilities with them, taking care of all their buildings in the aquatic center. I live in Coldwater. I have a wife, Martina, and one daughter. And thank you guys for this opportunity, and I look forward to working with you.
Thank you. Nice to have you. Okay, next on the agenda is the Telepower SMS user privacy policy. I'll turn that over to Stephanie Burdick.
Thank you, President Stevens, members of the board. So we did a customer satisfaction survey that was completed prior to my hire in March of 2024. And the results mentioned that there was a need for additional communication to our customers. So that summer, I started researching companies that would integrate with our outage management system or a future outage management system. And from there, Stacy from customer service and I started looking through demonstrations. And then a team of us reviewed those. And that team included engineering, electric, and IT. We landed on TextPower, and we were going to wait until we had our new outage management system actually purchased, but the situation in May when we lost internet has kind of expedited this process a little bit. The benefits of TextPower include automatic opt-in. So the percentage of users for the texting option is a lot greater than what we currently have. We don't have automatic opt-in right now. People actually have to go to our website and sign up. So less than 10% of our current customers are actually using the notification process with the texting, and it is all it is all stuff that I have to do on the back end. So this also allows for some automatic talking with the outage management system. This would also give us some more redundancy. Even though I personally had internet where I was located, I could not access the website, the back end of the website, in order to send out those notifications. So this will integrate with any of the outage management systems that we currently have under review. And in order for us to move forward with this, we need to have a privacy policy. And then we can do the implementation of TextPower, get it approved from you, put it on our website. This privacy policy was just created by our city attorney. And that's why I am here today to ask you to approve the privacy policy, and then we can let it go before council. And from there, we can start implementing the use of TextPower. Are there any questions?
So in case you haven't had an opportunity to read the entire policy, all it really states is that we will not sell customer information and will only be used for our own internal purposes to provide information to our customers.
Additionally, if
That's it in a nutshell.
Yep. And additionally, if someone did want to opt out, they could do that. The benefit of the automatic opt-in is that 98% of people will actually stay opted in, and we would be able to catch a better customer base for that communication purpose.
There's no questions. What is the desire of the board?
Motion to approve, yeah.
Support. Okay, got a motion to support. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Motion has passed.
Thank you.
Thanks, Stephanie. Next is going to be the Henry L. Brown HVAC upgrades. I'll turn this over to the utility director.
Thank you, President Stevens, members of the board. So as you know, the HLB building was built in 2002, so it's 23 plus years old right now. And as you can imagine, it's in need of some upgrades and some improvements. And one of those is the next phase of the replacement of the geothermal heat pumps on the ASD side, which is the customer service side of the building. We looked at different needs, different locations, what to do. And we decided to go with Acre Mechanical, who has been doing all the geothermal heat pumps in the city, in this building for a while. They actually did the north side, which is the executive wing, last year, along with upgrades to the thermostats as well. So what we did is we got a quote from Acre Mechanical to replace the heat pumps in this side, as well as from Night Watch, which is the company that comes through and does all of the thermostats and make sure that they're programmable. Total cost price is $92,730.40. During budgeting processes between Keith and myself, we decided to take a 75% share and give the city a 25% share, mostly because we own a lot more of the space downstairs with our employees and the shared services down there. So what we're looking for is asking for approval from this board to go ahead and sign the contract with Acre and Night Watch to go ahead and get this work moving forward. We're looking at 8 to 10 weeks to get the equipment. So we're looking sometime in November to go ahead and start the replacement of the actual geothermal units. The BPU portion total is $69,547.80, which is broken out to $57,535.50 from Acre and $12,012.30 from Night Watch. And this has all been budgeted. So I'd be happy to answer any questions, but if not, I'm asking for approval so we can get moving forward and get this equipment on order.
Did this need to go through a competitive bid or? how does
Because it's a geothermal, not a lot of people can do geothermal. And plus they're almost a sole source because they have done all of our buildings here. And they're the ones who are actually doing all of our controls when it comes to the automation, the building automation system itself.
There's no questions. What does the board want to do?
Motion to approve?
Second,
Got a motion and a second. Thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone against it? Say nay. I almost said, all in favor again? I'm just a couple items down from you and that's why I'm getting all messed up. Okay, thank you guys. Is there any public comment? Seeing none, I will move on to new business. The first thing that we have to announce is that John Willett has resigned for the board of directors due to the fact that he is moving out of the CBPU territory. He has been a great addition to the board, and since 2019, he has been very instrumental in moving public power forward. And we just want to thank John for his 6 years of service to the city of Coldwater and to the Board of Public Utilities. And obviously, we wish you all the best and we will miss you. So we're gonna do a picture after this though.
Okay.
Okay. Next on the agenda will be the director's report. I will turn this over to the utility director.
Thank you, President Stevens, members of the board. So I'd be remiss if I did not say one of the best things that John did was hire me in 2022. I can suck up for it, right? All right, we'll start with our power cost adjustment. So this month's power cost adjustment is 0.01717 and 0.01769 for secondary meters. Just to give you an idea as far as power pricing, we're looking at Henry Hub over the next 12 months, anywhere from $3.50 to $4.50 per MMBTU. So prices of gas are still kind of on the high end. Right now, they're really not looking at the price of power coming down anytime soon. But if you remember right, a couple board meetings ago, we went ahead and implemented a change to increase the base rate, but decrease the PCA. So as these power fluctuations come through, we're not expecting to see spikes from a customer and consumer standpoint. Personnel, we already talked about Nick Knaus being brand new, took over a few weeks ago for Chad. So we wished Nick all the best and looking forward to some improvements and some additional moving forward with some of the projects that we've got on the facility side. Every 3 years, the AMP members require a formal designation to represent the Michigan utilities. I have been, I don't know, blessed or accepted the nomination again for the next 3 years to be that board membership with AMP. So I'll continue on that for another 3 years. And Andrew Cameron will also be the alternate. So there's nothing needed on the board side, just a continuation, let the board know that Coldwater will still be representing the Michigan members on the AMP board. Everyone's favorite time of the year, and no, it's not pumpkin lattes. It's fall hydrant flushing. We'll begin the week of September 15th. The water department will be working in 2 shifts, 6 a.m. till 2 p.m. and 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. They're going to start in Ward 1, go to 4, 2, and then 3 respectively. If you do see any discoloration in your water at this time, please just run the cold water for a while and that should take care of it. And as always, if you have any concerns, please call our customer service number or the water department.
Can they post that on Facebook?
We will make sure to post that on Facebook as we get closer to it.
Can you send a text out?
Not yet.
Not yet. We're getting closer though.
If you put GPS locators on all the guys when they're out there doing it.
We actually do have an interactive map that you can log into and take a look at, and it'll show if it's red, it means it's not done yet. If it's green, it means it's done. So you'll be able to see kind of in an area where they're at. And if you really want to know where they're at, and it's not been a lot of rain out there, just look for the wet pavement and follow through till you find them. Apple Fest is coming up at Four Corners Park and the downtown area, down Monroe and in Tibbetts parking lot. Saturday, September 20th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you're on about, please make sure to stop by the CBPU booth and say hello. Household hazardous waste and shred day are coming up. Saturday, September 27th from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the fairgrounds. We want to thank the city of Brunson, Village of Quincy, Algansey, Bethel, Brunson, Butler, Coldwater, Girard, Kindlehook, Ovid, Sherwood, and Quincy Townships for the participation. Something new this year is the city is sponsoring their addition to what we did last year as a shred day. This will be open to all city residents, free of charge for city residents. And if anyone outside that is not a city resident living out in the township wants to drop off shred documents, it'll be $3. So we'll have people out there as well too, checking to make sure that the IDs are all set up. And if you can do it, or you have to pay a fee to do it. So both of those are set up for the 27th. And as you know, afterwards, we will have a report put together by Monica McCowan regarding how much we took in and how much waste we saved from going into the land. In addition to that, Hoptoberfest is coming up, which is sponsored by CBPU. It'll be Friday, October 3rd from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. on South Monroe. We hope you can come out and enjoy the craft beers and food as well, which is always a great time to do that. It's kind of one of the last closing on Monroe Street for the season, and unless there's another event that comes up that wants to close Monroe for an event. So with that, that is the end of my report. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Okay, well, if there's no questions, the date of the next meeting,
Wednesday, October 1st.
is it good with everybody as far as I know?
Have John.
Look at my ass. Everything's good with you, as far as you know? Okay.
You can always come and give public comment.
There you go.
We. ex-
I'll just post on Facebook.
There you go.
Okay, we are adjourned.